Number 25. Avoid stress. Stress is not only harmful to your body, but also your brain. Prolonged stress can affect an important part of your brain called the hippocampus, which is responsible for generating new memories and recalling old ones. Go for a walk, take a breather, and keep yourself away from stressful situations. Number 24. Be a teacher. They say that only when you teach something do you really know it. Of course, not all of us have the time to teach in a formal school, but how about friends and family? Learn, teach, learn, repeat. Number 23. Build a healthy relationship. Research has showed that a healthy, meaningful relationship and strong support system are not only good for emotional health, but for health of your brain as well. Humans are naturally sociable, and the saying, "no man is an island," holds true. Start socializing by volunteering for community services, joining a club, and by making a point to see your friends or call them over the phone once in a while. Even pets would be a good idea. Number 22. Eat the right food. Your brain needs fuel like your body, so make sure you eat the right kind of foods, such as those rich in omega-3 fatty acids, choline, and vitamin D. You can also splurge on foods rich in complex carbohydrates for mental energy. You can get your omega-3 in cold water fish like salmon, sardines, herring, tuna, and from walnuts, flax seeds, soybeans, and pumpkin seeds. Limit your calories and saturated fat intake, but instead eat more fresh fruits and vegetables and avoid red meat and other processed foods. Number 21. Exercise your brain. Aside from keeping your body fit, you'll also need to engage in some brain fitness like playing chess, Sudoku, or card games. Use it or lose it. Number 20. Find your inner talents. Let your creative juices flow by learning something new. If you don't know how to draw, write, sing, or take photographs, it's not too late. By trying out new skills, you're letting your subconscious express itself, creating new connections in your brain, and possibly building a social network. Number 19. Focus on the basics. You don't have to learn the details of Einstein's theory of relativity, but making your brain hurt every once in a while is good for it, even if it's just learning how to update your computer. Number 18. Get enough rest. In today's busy world, sleeping for 6 to 8 hours a day may seem like a dream. Sleep deprivation, however, is bad for your mental health and can lead to memory loss. At least take a nap. Number 17. Give yourself time to form a memory. Memories are very fragile and they can easily be lost by simple distractions. It's therefore important to focus on the thing that you need to memorize for a while without thinking about other things. Stay away from distractions and complicated tasks. Maybe studying in the library wouldn't be a bad idea. Number 16. Involve all your senses. You can relay the information that you need to remember to colors, tastes, smells, and textures, which help you imprint them in your brain. Smell is very closely related to memory, which is why when you smell a certain type of odor, you'll remember the smell of your kitchen or your mom's cooking when you were young. Number 15. Laughter, the best medicine for the brain. It's cliche, but true, as laughter engages a number of regions across the brain, unlike other emotional responses. It can actually activate some areas in your brain that are needed for learning and creativity. Number 14. Learn some tunes. Remember when you were young, you could remember all the songs being played on the radio but found it hard to memorize the poem your teacher asked you to? Music can help a lot if you want to remember something. Most people associate familiar songs with important events in their lives. Number 13. Listen to classical music. Some people say that if you want to condition your child for intelligence, you have to let them listen to classical music while still in the mother's womb. Also known as the Mozart effect, classical music can greatly relax the mind, clarify your thinking, and even boost your IQ. According to some researchers, the complexity of the classical piece is what activates the brain to make it solve spatial problems more quickly. Nowadays, classical concerts are organized in the hospital to help patients with autism, Parkinson's disease, and hearing loss. Number 12. Avoid the bad stuff. A healthy lifestyle does not only involve getting enough rest, exercising daily, or eating the right food. If you want a healthy lifestyle, you also need to avoid habit-forming activities like drinking alcoholic beverages and too much coffee, which have harmful chemicals that can damage your brain cells. Number 11. Relax. Very closely related to number 25, avoiding stress, actively seeking out relaxation every now and then is a good habit if you want to keep yourself sharp into old age. Number 10. Move your body. It might sound like we're starting to beat a dead horse, but trust us, exercise is just that important, even for the brain. Number 10. Pay attention. If you find yourself forgetting the name of the person you were just introduced to or where you've placed your eyeglasses, usually on your head, or pen that you have kept for only a few minutes, you're definitely lacking concentration. You can harness your concentration skills by repeating the name of the person in your head 3 times. It comes down to force of habit. Number 8. Plan. It sounds obvious, but in the short term, the easiest thing to do is often the most overlooked. Plan things out. Don't think you're just going to remember everything. With smartphones these days, it shouldn't be that hard. Number 7. Play. Basically act like a kid. Whether that means playing tag with your coworkers or actually hanging out with your own kids, it's a surefire way to break your mental funk and set the stage for a stronger memory. Number 6. Read out loud. This may not work for everybody, but especially for the auditory learners among you, reading out loud can be hugely helpful. Psychology tells us that listening to something being read to you forces deeper comprehension than reading it yourself, and it makes things easier to remember. Number 5, rehearse the information. Don't wait to go over everything. Review it as soon as you learn it, and then the next day and the next. If you wait too long, you'll have to learn it all over again. Number 4, relate information to what you know. You can connect new information to what you already know, even if it's new material that requires previous knowledge. For instance, you can easily remember the address of a person by associating it with someone that you know who lives within that same area. This is why most teachers prompt their students to think about what they know about a topic before studying it. Relating their prior knowledge to the text that they're about to read can greatly improve their comprehension. Number 3, take a deep breath. Of course, this is more of an on-the-spot quick what's the number type thing, but it goes along with what we've been saying. Take a minute, chill out, and then see if you can remember anything. Number 2, think in pictures. This was the technique used by famous scientists Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla, who had poor memory with words. Einstein visualized scenarios to answer complicated scientific questions, while Tesla carried out the whole experiment in his mind before writing the procedures down. You can make visual information fun by engaging in interesting images such as charts, diagrams, maps, photos, or anything else rather than just being a passive observer. This will help you retrieve the information later rather than just stuffing paragraphs of text into your mind. And number 1, use mnemonic devices. Mnemonics are actually clues that can help you remember a word, a sentence, or a visual image. They may include acronyms, rhymes, or some sort of memory technique. For example, a method called chunking can be used to break down a long list of numbers into smaller, easier to remember bits. Because humans are designed to retain about 7 pieces of distinct information in short-term memory at a time, if you have a long phone number to remember, just split it up into 3 or 4 smaller numbers. In fact, in many parts of the world, this is already done for you. If you liked the video you just saw, then feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel by using the orange button in the top right. And don't forget to go check out our website at list25.com for more awesome lists.